welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the video, like the videos here on YouTube, and also click the notifications so that you get notified of the next video. So today I am speaking to a lady called Nicole, and she runs a recovery house in Miami. Hi there, thank you so much for joining me today. Please tell me a little bit about yourself and the recovery house that you have there.
Hi, yes, my name is Nicole Rodriguez, and I am the owner of Miami VIP Recovery Suites. We are located in Miami, Florida. We're in between Broward County, which is the next county over, and Dade County, between both Miami Airport and Fort Lauderdale Airport.
That's brilliant. So how long have you been open for? How long have you been running?
We have been running for a little over 2 years now. We are a full sale, all-inclusive recovery house, which means when you book with us, everything is included. Your post-op supplies are included, your meals are included, your snacks, your beverages, and your transportation. And we also include a transportation to the local Faja store, so people can get sized and fitted for their next stage Faja.
Brilliant. Okay. So first of all, just tell me a little bit about the staff, how many staff, qualifications that they might have.
Yes. So all of the staff are fully trained to take vitals because that's important. We have a med tech, we do have a CNA, and we do have a nurse that is on call. We have several nurses that we work with that are on call. And then, of course, we have massage therapists who are all licensed and certified.
Brilliant. Okay, that's great. Okay, so the recovery house that you have, tell me about the setup. Like, how many patients can you take? How many rooms? Like, do patients need to walk up lots of stairs to get to their rooms or bathrooms, things like that? What's the setup of the recovery house?
Absolutely. So first of all, and to have a recovery house in the state of Florida, legally, you can only have 5 beds.
Okay.
So we have 4 beds here. And I can take up to 5, but we have 4 beds. The setup is only 2 girls per room. And then we have 1 bathroom, and the rooms are shared. If you book in advance, which you have to with us, you have to book at least 2 or 3 months ahead of time. But if you book with us and you want a private room, you do have to do that in advance because we fill up pretty quickly.
Okay. Okay. So just give me a little bit of a feel for like what a client would expect if they was booking with you. Like, you know, when they arrived, is there any sort of transportation, pickup, anything like that? What can they expect their kind of overall stay to be like?
Absolutely. So on a typical day, you would fly in on the day of your pre-op appointment. We pick you up from the airport, whether it's Miami Airport or Fort Lauderdale, either one. There's no extra fee regardless of what airport it is. We pick you up from the airport. We take you straight to the clinic that you're going to. We drop you off so that you can do your pre-op appointment. You give us a call when you're done. We come back, we pick you up, we bring you back to the house, and we get you ready for surgery the next day. The next day, we take you to surgery. We drop you off, and then when the center gives us a call, when you're done with surgery, we come back, we pick you up with the ginger ale and graham cracker, get you ready for your recovery. We get you back to the house. We get your prescriptions filled. A lot of the clinics here do not give out the prescriptions until after surgery. So if that's the case, we have your prescription filled. We get you back here. We get you soup. We start you off with soup right away, and then we get you to bed so that you can rest, give you meds, and by the time you wake up, you'll feel a lot better than you did when you came in. The next day, you typically have a pre-op appointment the next day. So we take you to your pre-op appointment. We bring you back. And then that's when, depending on what kind of surgery you get, your massages start on that day. The massage therapist comes to the house, so you don't have to get dressed and go out every day. They perform the massages right here in-house. And then somewhere between the very last day, we take you to the local Faja store so that you can get sized and fitted for your new Faja or purchase any post-op supplies that you may need. And then on whatever day you leave, we drop you off at the airport.
That's great. So the massages, that's a typical stay there. So the massages that you offer, is that something that's an extra, or is it something that's like standard that you offer?
what was the question? I'm sorry.
Sorry, is it like is it an extra service that a client would need to buy, or is it just part of the whole package?
What is that?
The massages.
Massages. So we have packages that include massages and some that do not, because not
Okay.
every surgery requires massages. Let's
Yeah.
say, for example, if you get your breast done, it's not required that you get massages with getting your breast done. But if you're getting any kind of liposuction, if you're getting a tummy tuck, um, you're going to need massages with that. And so we have a package that includes the massages.
Okay. So let's just say like I was getting say a tummy tuck with
hmm
lipo done. What would most people, how long would they stay for? What would be the
So a
general
tummy
kind
tuck.
of average?
So I always tell people, because every surgeon is different. And
Yeah.
so I always tell people to ask your coordinator, how long does that surgeon want you in the state of Florida before you can go
Mm.
back home? And then we go from there. Typically, it's 8 nights or
Okay.
longer, because you have to have 7 nights in order for the surgeon to remove you. No surgeon will remove your drain before 7 days. So it has to be 7 days. And then, of course, the eighth night comes in because you actually come in on pre-op day. So you don't
Mm.
count that. So it's 8 nights. But okay, so typically people stay for the tummy tucks. That's a little that's an extensive surgery. So typically they
Mm.
stay anywhere from 10 to 12 days.
Brilliant. Okay. So tell me, I take it you're providing food for the clients there as well. What types of food do you provide, and do you cater for all dietary requirements?
No, so what we do, we have a registration form where we ask for any allergies.
Hmm.
Um, uh, we do ask, there's certain questions that we do ask on there. We do not, under any circumstances, prepare any red meat or pork.
Okay.
We do a low sodium diet while you're here,
Hmm.
because obviously salt is not good after surgery.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much healthy here. We don't fry any foods here. Anything
Okay.
that is fried would be the air fried. So it's without flour, it's without grease. And you do get 3 meals a day. There's always, and then of course the dinner portions are include a meat, a vegetable, and some kind of starch.
Brilliant.
Um, and but we
All
do not.
healthy.
It is more on the healthy side when you stay
Mm.
here.
Mm. Brilliant. Okay.
Yes.
Just give me like a little rundown just of like what is it that you're helping the patients with? Are you able to help them to shower, things like that? You know, sometimes people are not really aware of what you're able to help them with.
Yes. So after surgery, they need help with everything. The very first day, the very first couple of hours of the first day is they're going to need help um, going to the bathroom. Not actually,
Yeah.
obviously, using the bathroom, but they do need assistance getting in the bathroom
Yeah.
and sitting down. Showering, yes, we help get them in the shower. We get them out of the shower. Um, getting dressed and getting into
Hmm.
out of the fajas. They need help with that every single day while they're here. Usually towards the end of their stay, they usually catch on and they can do it by themselves. But definitely getting dressed is something that we definitely have to help everyone do.
Brilliant. Okay. Tell me, do you have any rules on visitations if somebody wanted their partner to, maybe not, they haven't come from outside Miami, they just live close by. Do you allow visitors to come in?
We allow a visitor, maybe, and it has to be a female visitor. Just keep in mind,
Okay.
this is an all women facility, so
Okay.
absolutely no men are allowed to enter the premises at all.
Yeah. Okay.
But we will allow for, if your mom came down with you, maybe she's
Mm.
staying in a hotel. We will allow mom to come visit you, but definitely no.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Are there any accessories that you provide for the clients? I'm you just talking about just general stuff like sanitary products, or do they need to bring those things for themselves?
Well, we provide chuck pads, we provide gauges, peroxide, things that are relevant to your post op care. We
Hmm.
do not provide, and I'm glad you said that, sanitary napkins and things like that. I always, tell people when they book, remind them, if you're going to be having your cycle, you want to bring your personal items. We
Okay.
just wouldn't know what to provide for everyone, so that's not a post-op item, and we
Brilliant.
can provide that.
Okay. That's great. And just with COVID around at the moment, do you have anything in place at your facility that you're practicing?
Yes. So everyone has to take a COVID test to stay here, and it has to be done within 3 days of your arrival. And in addition to that, all of the clinics are still requiring the patients to take a COVID test when they get there as well.
That's good. Okay, so just a little bit on like some pricing. Obviously, there's lots of different packages for lots of different people, but just say on average, if I was coming there for, say, a mummy makeover for however long you would suggest, like what would I expect to be paying? Are there any promotions as well that you might want to tell anybody about?
Absolutely. We always have a sister buddy promotion. So if you are coming with a friend or sister, or maybe someone that you met like in a certain chat group, both you and the sister would receive $50 off.
Okay.
Right now, for like a 7-night stay, would be $1,550. We do have packages that starts. There is a 3-night minimum to stay. We have packages that start at $500 and it goes up. So you're happy to look at the website, which is MiamiVIPRecoverySuites.com. Check out the pricing there and take advantage of it.
Brilliant. And just lastly, if somebody wanted to book, how do they get in contact with you? Is there a website, telephone, email? What's the best method to book with you?
There is. You can most people call or text, which is very common nowadays. The telephone number is 305-494-7665. Again, we do have a website. It's www.MiamiVIPRecoverySuites.com. And we do have an email, which is MiamiVIPRecoverySuites@gmail.com. We are also on Facebook, Miami VIP Recovery Suites, as well as Instagram, Miami VIP Recovery Suites.
Brilliant. You've got lots there.
I appreciate it.
That's brilliant. Well, thank you so much for speaking to me. Bye.